I have a brother check it.
You live.
We good.
3.
We good. All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the GMS New Orleans coming at you with another camp, which we do from week to week. But prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect. It's a door that cleaves to the body. And what's always better to talk about than prophecy, man? All right, the way that the Lord has started to visit the earth, okay? It was lets us know what time it is in the earth, man. All right, going back to Romans, now it's high time to what? Awake out of sleep, all right? And to be what? Sober, for the end of all things is at hand. Oh, 1 Peter 4 and 7. So give me that right there, huh? Come on, yeah, it don't matter. Y'all can bring them out.
This says Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, so the testimony of Yahweh is the what? The spirit of prophecy. As it says in I believe you like in Isaiah 8, bind up the testimony and what? Seal it amongst my disciples. Can you put that? All right. And that testimony is lined with what? His disciples, man. Just as the testimony of Yahweh Shai, all right, we walk what? After Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so our testimony gonna be the same. What? We lived and did the word of the Heavenly Father. We spoke, all right, the things that he said to speak, and ultimately what? We walked in the path of our what? Master, man. All right. So our testimony it should follow after righteousness as did what? Yahweh Shai, man. As it was given unto him to do the meeting the will of his Heavenly Father, is given unto us to what? Walk in the ways of him, man. That's why Paul said, be ye followers of me, as I'm a follower of who? Yahweh Shai. Wait,
it's Isaiah chapter 8, verse 14. So
come on, brother. Yes, brother.
It says, and he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense to both the house of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken.
Go ahead.
Bind up the testimony.
Yeah.
Seal the law among my disciples.
Yeah. Bind up the testimony and seal the law amongst his disciples. All right. Is within the law of the Heavenly Father? Prophecy. Yeah. All right. Not only just prophecy, but what? The things we have to do to prepare ourselves into the prophecy as well, man. How we should be conducting ourselves. What we should be doing for the coming of our Lord. Saying that he what? Left us with talents. All right. The good man that left the house, but he was what? He's going to return. That good man bear Yahweh Shai, man. And you should be found what? Also what? Doing. All right. According to what that testimony require, man. Get the Bible shot. Can you get the word testimony in a online at the mind? Come, go ahead.
Yeah, in Sirach, it tells you that he's going to pour out his prophecy
unto ages. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, because when you know the prophecies, you know the doctrine. You know the doctrine. Conduct yourself.
That's right. Yeah. Right. And that's what we what? Well, we was doing a lesson on that coming, right? Romans 10 and 10, it said, through the heart, we believe in what? And through we speak unto salvation, right? But we're speaking what? What we was told in the book, nothing else. All right. We're not getting some brand new words coming with some, a whole new doctrine to basically enter the entrance of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. We just preaching what he said to preach, man. Okay. That was it on that? Come on, go ahead.
That's the word testimony on the online at the model. Just says proof or demonstration of some fact, evidence, piece of evidence, declaration, or sworn statement of a witness.
Yeah. So are we not the two witnesses that is saying Revelation? Matter of fact, get that. All right. And it's a declaration. It's not, he said, great is the word of the Lord published the word, but great is the company of the men that publish the word of the Lord, man. In Psalm 68. Okay, but to declare is to what? Make clear. Prophecy is a vision. So in order to make clear, like Habakkuk said, was make it plain upon tables. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 1. And I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Yep.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me.
And doing that watching is what? Basically, it's like in Job, we getting sealed in the night, in the vision of the night. You know, we getting sealed. We ain't just staying woke all day in a light tower, just gathering thoughts of the Lord. No, there's a way to watch for the Heavenly Father. You gotta get sealed, all right? And through getting sealed, you're gonna be able to what? Preach and teach what's what? Been told. Daniel went in trances, all right, different things of that nature. That's how we're watching, all right? We're watching with the assistance of the Rakakwadash from the angels, from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, giving unto us what we should do. All right, go ahead.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth.
So basically what? Make the prophecy clear. All right. And now that the prophets is standing in a lot at the last, now they're able to what? Break down, all right, those arrows that was what? Fire that they couldn't see. Now we can actually call it what? An ICBM missile. Yep, an MOTB. We can actually say what it is. All right, because now we have made the prophecy is becoming more clear. All right, a prophet is a visionary. All right, but to make the vision clear is to speak it. Then when it come to pass, that makes what? The prophecy. All right, true. Okay. You finished that? That's all they had in that? Yeah, go ahead.
I got you in that Revelation too.
Con, what you was holding something else? The first people? Con, you go hold that. Go ahead.
All right. Amos chapter 3 and verse 7 says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophet.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's what the Lord is constantly doing, showing the testimony, showing the prophecy, the signs of the time. You know, who the one is speaking it? The prophet. You know, if you standing on that watch right now, we stand on fire for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is making it constantly clear. He revealing things left and right. So we're living in the end time, real time. It's being revealed. You know what I'm saying? Through what? Through his prophets. The one that he's what? Showing his plans to you guys, man.
Yeah, Con. Like you say, the Lord gonna make these tokens and plain and signs and what? Plain wonders. All right. What that's a rock 9. All right. He gonna make things plain that you may see. You got a quick one, Con. Go ahead.
Just back to what you were saying about the Habakkuk, like the prophets wrote them down, and now we can break them.
And now we can break them down. That's right.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12.
But what through the spirit, the spirits of the prophets is subject unto the prophets. So you gotta believe that it was us right now. You know, whether we was those men in general, all right, we still assisted and helped, or whatever the case may be, man. But you gotta believe that if you can understand these things and you are the Lord, then you was helping right too, man. If not right.
All the prophets saw the same vision.
Yep.
All right. John the Revelator.
Okay, so yeah, that's Yep.
Yeah, John the Revelator, he saw the exact same mushroom cloud as Isaiah.
Yep.
All right, Jeremiah, he saw the destruction. They all saw the missiles. They all saw the same vision. Yep. So those men are back today breaking it down. But it's right. It says this in Daniel 12 and 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yep. You got it.
Yeah, that's the time we're in now. Knowledge is being increased. Like the brother was saying, in the ancient days, the prophets didn't have a word for, intercontinental ballistic missile. Those words didn't exist back then. They didn't know what they were seeing. But we know exactly what the vision is saying now. That's knowledge has been increased.
Yeah, and that Isaiah 30 I just told a brother to get is gonna prove it. Get it, Isaiah 30 and 8. Isaiah 30 and 8. Come.
Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book.
Yeah. Did not Job say the thing? Job said the same thing in Job 19. It should be with an iron pen of lead. Right now, it should be like 19 to 20-ish, 3-ish, 24. Yeah, go ahead.
Note, now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Yeah, it's for a time to come. All right. So these visions that the men of the Lord was saying, all right, it was written down before time, right? That tell you in Romans 15 and 4 that what? That was for our learning. All right. So now that we've learned it, we're what? Speaking it. All right. And we believe it, therefore we speak. Then now Paul said that, right? We believe, therefore we speak. So what we believe, we're speaking it to what? We technically, the Lord have given us a spirit to speak and speak things into existence that he have written down, man. that are called, that he have what? Chosen for him. Okay, that's all we doing. Right? Go ahead, brother.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that,
Right.
yeah.
Right after the very next verse after, well, I'm gonna start at 23. This
Yes,
Job,
brother.
this Job 19 and 23. It says, "Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book.
Well, yeah, if they, but that actually what? It's so. Yeah, go ahead.
That they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever."
Yeah, laid in a rock forever. Who is that rock? That's Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So, yeah, go ahead.
The very next verse. So the words are written forever. It says, verse 25, "For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroyed his body, yet my flesh shall I see the Most High."
Yeah.
So the words are written down in the book. Job knew in the last days, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna see how shall they come back.
You know what's crazy about that? Job predates Moses.
Yeah.
Right? So that tells you reincarnation was very much a thing that was understood back then in ancient times, all right? Not like you faithless people today that don't believe, you think that's some out of this world fairy tale, man. There's no reason for the Lord to create all these spirits just for them to be totally deleted, gone forever, man. He won't be the Most High. That's why it's true to tell you that there's nothing impossible with the Most High. So if you can, the mere things that we think about, the mere things that we see in the what's the Marvel world and the Capcom world, those things are true. Where they get the inspirations from? The scriptures, man. What you thought when Moses stood and opened the Red Sea? What the hell you think that is, man? Or do you believe?
Don't believe.
What did he say in the scripture? If you can
If you have ears to hear,
if you can
receive it.
if you can receive this, man. Why do you think he making such a misstatement like that? Because some people just don't believe. But we do.
The same men that wrote the visions are the men that believe in it.
Yeah, get Romans.
Get that one too. Break down that one with David. David talking about bending iron, man. You know how hard iron is?
Yeah.
These men,
Or steel with his hands.
what the fuck, man? You read those scriptures? Motherfuckers slaying not just 5 or 6 dudes, thousands of dudes with a jawbone, man. What the fuck? I'm crazy. Why these assholes too, man? I've been watching them for a minute.
Yeah, give me that Romans 3:3. But then you got one, right? What's all this on?
Yeah, I had some.
Come, let me get this back to Elder real quick. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
So what if some don't believe, right? Because we come out, our belief is shown through our faith, man. We out here weak. And if it be so, we gonna be out here in any weather, all right? If the Lord allow us to, we coming out here. We understand this is what we have to do. It ain't something we decide to do, or we might, or we're thinking about. No, this is automatic, man.
Woe unto me if I preach not.
Yeah, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel.
Hey,
But what if some don't believe, man?
I'll read those 5 too. Down there preaching for about 17 years. I'm sick. Like, we was a fixture before the T attack they had down there.
Yeah.
We was a fixture of the block.
Yeah.
The people in the store, the bodegas,
They knew us.
Y'all not like them purple people down the street. They just knew us, man.
Y'all here every week, man.
Oh, girl, they always there.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl you was dealing with the stove.
Yeah.
And somebody, oh, girl, what they do? Oh, they always there.
Cool.
That was the testimony.
You see? And then it's bonded up amongst his disciples, man.
Even the police didn't mess with us.
They knew us.
They knew it, man. They had no problem. They didn't came there and ran other people off that was messing with us, man. So, hey,
Scripture say when your ways please the Lord, you can make your enemies be upset.
So we don't care who don't believe. Really, their unbelief make our belief stronger, because the scriptures speak about, don't let the incredulity in them trouble you. So we don't really, like, y'all unbelief actually fulfills biblical prophecy, man. Go ahead,
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3 again from the top. For what if some did not believe? Question mark. Shall that unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Question mark.
Yeah.
Verse 4. Yahweh forbid.
So the Lord forbid. The Lord don't care about who don't believe. All right, that's part of his will too. It's really to make most people not believe. You see? So the Lord set up the prophets, true indeed, for those who gonna believe, man. All right, the righteous is calling the righteous back. That's just what it is. That's why we always tell people, hey, we don't care who get it or not, because it ain't our job for that. Our job is to preach the word. Be instant what? In season, out of season. And preach. The Lord said preach. He didn't say, oh, go and take a man and grab him and you got to pull your hour shot down from the That's neither here nor there. All right? Pull a man in the camp. No, man, preach the word. He made us fishers. A fisher throw the pole in the water and wait till something bites, man.
This is the bait.
This the bait. All right.
Yeah, everything you see, and it's been broken down on the block before. Everything that you see is part of the bait of the Lord.
Yep.
The sign, and first and foremost, the sign is a bait. All right. The signs we should have the seeds of Borgia. Either it's going to offend or it's going to inquire a question. The missile signs, all those things were different bait. Even when you walk there, certain fish, you got to use certain bait. Certain, I would say this: certain brothers are bait to the elect. Brothers use righteous God against him. Like for instance, a lot of the so-called Jake that want to be the hood, they always come fucking with this brother. So the brother kind of like hook him in a way. You know what I'm saying? This brother here comes from like a suburb area, rural area, and you got the elect that can relate to him. So we are bait. All right, the Lord. Over time, you start to understand the bigger picture of things, man, with the Most High, and you start to learn how to will. Because we don't. I always say, y'all remember back then said we don't fish with dynamite, man. A lot of times, niggas fishing with dynamite.
I don't want no fucking fish out the water.
Boom, blow the whole water up, and then they go get fish. The fish dead though, man.
Where's your Frenches? You're gonna be the
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
You ain't got no French on. The Lord gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, sister, you not wearing a dress. The Lord gonna kill you. Like, come on, man.
You killing them.
Yeah, God.
Right? We gotta throw the bait for life.
Get the one with I think it's first and second Corinthians.
Child, I just opened up.
Yeah, get that.
And Ecclesiastes say,
Paul said it, man.
fish and get all drinking all of
He
it.
said, became all things to all men.
Yeah.
To those with the law, without the law, without the law, to the Gentiles, Gentile.
So what that means? Over time that you become a teacher, you become a prophet. Over time, you learn to build, you learn to gain experience, you learn to will and deal. Meaning, if an Israelite come up, whatever tribe he's from, even sometimes family members, when they're inquired, he gets to that level where I can kind of deal with him. You get down on any level that you're on. If he's a hood Jake, you bring out stuff in such a way that he can relate to. Just as the Jakes in the college world. That's why the Lord calls us to be mastery of the scriptures, mastery of people. We give them spirits, man. A multitude of spirits. You got to learn how to deal with between them and to relate. To get low. I remember, like I said, one thing about the apostles. Like I said, I was able to meet Apostle Gabon around my years ago. One thing about them, they definitely showed showed the showmanship of that, man. Whatever level you was on, they get on your level. Right? They don't know high, see.
The high priest.
Yeah, no, they get on your level, man. They talk with you as if you talking to a father or uncle, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's an important skill to have because they really in the world they think this is the white man's book. They don't understand the connection that this book has to them. So that's our job to show Jake this you in this book. When you see Jerusalem, when you see Israel, when you see Jacob, it's talking about you. And that's what the prophets do.
You gotta learn experience, and from experience, you gotta learn skill. You gotta have skill, skill, man. Right? You gotta practice patience with people. They're gonna come up, of course they're gonna come up saying all the wrong shit. You can't just
They don't know.
They don't know, man. You gotta learn to fish, man. Because even we still on the subject of fishing, when you fishing, you gotta be quiet. Certain way you gotta drag the bait across, because certain fish you gotta know. For one, you gotta know what you're up against. What kind of fish you trying to get? Right? What kind of people? What you dealing with? Ezekiel with this 2 or 3 talks about that. About I ain't sent you from a people of a strange speech. You gotta learn. You dealing with 12 tribes in certain areas of the city, you know, when they come up to you. So you gotta learn how to fish. You gotta catch it bait. Sometimes you let it sit there, they get to it. Sometimes you gotta drag it along the water, reel it in slow. All right. Yeah, everybody fish, you know. It's a skill. It's a skill to fishing. All right. Good. But you were saying something, though, right? Okay.
This is 2 Corinthians 12:16. But be it so, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile.
Yeah, and that's not deceit, all right? Because sometimes we have to use the skill of discernment and wisdom and knowledge to what? Real men in it, all right? It was accounts where men did it to him in the scriptures, you know, to get a man to believe, or it may be something he heavily into. You talk to him about it, and then you just convert it over to the word of the Heavenly Father, man. And we do it all the time. Our loved ones, they talk about basketball, you know, and then you get into what? The having your things that'll pique his interest concerning this, man. Oh, yeah, damn. There ain't no church. Lord ain't with the church in the Bible. Or the so-called, you know, who set up as Jesus Christ. Yeah, so-called black man. You know, well, you know, and then you start to show them in the scripture, like, damn, that's in the Bible. All right. And that's all utilizing that wisdom. All right, because wisdom ran down skill. All right, we went into that. Skill is discernment. So you're discerning what you're dealing with, and you know how to condescend to a man of low estate because you've been that man that didn't know. Right. Like you always say, the easiest way to teach is like it's day one, because you never know who's listening. Yeah. If a day one person listening, then you have to teach from day one. Right? You don't just jump out there like that because you ain't gonna be able to reel that person in, because why? You talking about something that's going totally over their head, man.
You're talking to yourself.
You're talking to yourself.
Like I always shown and told these brothers, you know, you gotta understand these people coming into our realm, our arena, man. We got the upper hand. We set the pace. All right. You know, a guy want to be a smart ass, a smarty artist. So we set the pace, and he don't know while he running his mouth. We just set up 10, like even sports talk about it. The Lord said, I'm always setting traps. We setting righteous traps in the scriptures down 10 minutes from now. He don't even know it's coming. You know, I don't see the cut coming and then run off. You know what I'm saying? But we setting traps, man. Righteous traps. I'm talking about. These brothers see me when these brothers first came out. I'm letting the dude talk. Get the scripture. Hold on. Bring that one out first. Yeah. Hey, I know where you're going at. You don't know where I'm going. You're going to John 3:16. Yeah, that's where I'm going. But you don't know they got 5 other traps coming down the line. Yeah. Explain this then, you know. But that's skill. That's what the Lord over time you learn to do that, man. Right? You gotta trust the process of being a novice. From a novice, you start to grow into what? What's the next step? You as novice, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, man. You know, expert. You know, right. But you gotta trust in those processes, man. It's okay. I know, like I said, I done been running. I remember myself at the time. You ain't know where the Book of James was at. You know, you ain't know where this scripture is at. It's you know,
you remember that. That's what humble you down. So where like I got to deal with the man. The man, I ain't know. And then it was men set up to what? God and lead me. Right? When you enter into other men's labor, you got to understand what, hey, like, even if now that the Lord have advanced your spirit to a degree, you still got to remember, well, I was once that I was mumbling with my speech. I couldn't find certain precepts. It was a time where what? I was nervous. You know, I was thinking about a lot, or whatever the case may be. Now it's your turn to what? Repay that same patience that patience was showed unto you. That's what the Lord do, man.
Some brothers we had a wild spirit when you came out. You had to learn to tame yourself down to the ways of the camp, man. To where, you know, things could be shown to you, things could be taught unto you, man. You know, because it's set forth so we all can get on the chariots, man. You know, whatever camp head you got, whatever the Lord put the spirit on him to be how he is, man. All right, but the way that he is conducive to helping us get on the chariots, man. That's what it's about. It helps you get me on the chariot, and I help you get on the chariot, man. That's what it's about, man.
Yeah, Jay got to esteem others higher than themselves, man.
Right.
Like, because what Yahweh Shah did, right? It's all about Yahweh Shah in the heavens. Let's not get this misunderstood, man. He's on the right hand of the Heavenly Father, and that's nothing. Going to the Heavenly Father, no, ain't nothing above him. All right, but he esteemed others higher than himself when he was here, man. You know, so just from his acts, all right, his miracles that he was performing, man, he was putting others before himself, man. So how much more is our duty? The servant is no above his master. So how much more our duty? Go ahead.
That's like in the video I did, right? All these things are for the truth, the rebuke, correction, the reproof, all right? The exaltation, the reverence, the giving of alms, charity. All those things are for the truth, man.
Controversy.
Yeah, the controversy of things. That's all a part of it. You know?
Yeah, the Lord not born.
Yeah. And there's more to that. Like the end where the brother said, that's more, man. You know? So this is the holy scripture, meaning what is separate from everything, man. All right. As the Lord made us separate, but he also made us together. Then now he knit us. Give me that Ephesians. They say we knitted one body. Baba Shah, y'all brothers got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Yeah. So the Lord have brought us together. Okay, and then as he brought us together, can you give me that in Corinthians? When you say there's different ministrations of the body. All right. So he have brought us together, all right, as a house, and then he put different components inside of the house to build a house up. But who's more greater than a house? Yahweh Shah himself. But Yahweh Shah knew exactly the men when he went and got the disciples. It was a prelude to the men today that the Lord knew exactly who he was going to call, who was chosen, who was predestined. That's why Yahweh Shah went and got exact men. Matthew, Peter, Paul, he's fine no random people. He went to exactly the men that was given unto him, man. So now today is the same thing. The exact men is being called or more or less over chosen of the Lord. Oh, those are the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
I'll tell you how specific it was. He knew who everyone was.
He knew who it was in reincarnation.
Elijah.
Yeah, that's Elijah. Yeah.
So
Nathaniel, man, and whom is no God. He acts like, how you know that? How you know that? I was with you by the tree. Wait, you got it.
But if you're a contractor, or you're a guy that want to build a tower, you want to build a large scale 3-story, 4-story building. I'm not gonna go get a guy that know how to build ranch style houses, man. I'm gonna get a guy that specialized in knowing how to lay the concrete and the beams and things and the foundation that can withstand and hold the building. That's what the brother said. The Lord strategically found, and which we was all set up from the beginning of time.
Of course.
But he got these men purposely, the different brothers that you see that are heads of camps and this and that. That wasn't just a coincidence. That wasn't just because I paid for that spot. You know what I'm saying? It was set up that way, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And hey, the majority of the brothers you talk to, they didn't want that. You know?
that's why I say in Psalms, them that build a house without the Lord, they labor in vain.
Yeah.
Like these other camps, men try to make themselves something, pay to get certain status. It all falls apart.
Yeah, you need particular stones to even erect the third temple. It have to be specific stones. It's not just any stones, all right? It's specific stones, which ultimately all those stones gonna be inside of the one stone, the cornerstone, which is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because you gotta be within him to even build anything, right? If there's a building of anything that's gonna be holy or spiritual, it have to be of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, or there's no foundation.
Can't be like down here. They knocking whole buildings down with foreign material.
Yeah.
Ain't no foreign weird ass material we dealing with. We dealing with sound doctrine, man. The foundation, the pillars, the beams, the cornerstones. All these things cohesive going together, man. They intertwined to go together.
It's like that.
Right? This brother's not putting a concrete beam, and he putting a bamboo beam, and he putting an iron beam. No, they all
Building together.
Yeah, all the material go together, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta read this out. This Ephesians chapter 4. I'm gonna read verse 4 and then jump down. Verse 4, it says, there is one body and one spirit,
Mhm.
even as you're called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 1 and 10 tell you the same thing. We are all of one mind. All right, and that mind is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead.
Now, jumping down to verse 16, from whom the whole body fitly joined together.
Yeah, but again, as we was briefly discussing, who fitted the men together, right? Because again, you were totally adverse to me.
Yeah.
That brother's totally adverse. This brother totally adverse. The Lord like, nah, I need particular men to build my house, man. And that's why when men come around, this brother look this, he look, or this brother got this, or he flamboyant. He did. It's like this with the Lord. That's the variety of the Lord that he needed to build his house. All right, and that's you gotta take that up with the Lord, man. The Lord is very decorative, man.
So I said it before. The Lord set forth men from all different walks of life, man.
Yeah, to cover all squares.
And like I said, if we was in the world, we probably wouldn't even. We probably passed each other up and passing, but we wouldn't even probably even mess around with each other in the world.
We don't got nothing in common.
Nothing in common.
Neither did we have when we came here. Except now we understand it was this. Now we have the greatest thing in common, which that's why you say these are spirits of old. We probably was with each other, or talk with each other, or die with each other, whatever the case may be in the past life. But guess what? That's why me serve men like that, brother. Yeah,
Look, I knew you.
I knew you. I don't know. I can't really say how, but I knew you.
You're comfortable too, man.
Yeah.
You didn't have brothers in the. We didn't have where brothers come down, or we go to. You fall asleep in a brother house.
Yep.
With no words. Your brother fall asleep in the car. You know what I'm saying? As you driving and shit.
Can't do that with niggas.
Can't do that with niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna be looking for your wallet, all type of shit, man.
Kidneys.
Listen, inward parts.
These niggas ruthless, man.
Brothers open up their house, you know, they know you're in the body, but you know, they never met you before, but open up your house to multiple men. Hey, brother, you know, the couch on the bed, everything.
This is a spiritual thing, man. Very spiritual.
In the scripture when the Benjamite,
On the travel.
Benjamite travel.
Yeah, you gotta get that. It's been a long time since we got that. It's judges.
That's how we supposed to deal with each other, man. And brothers do it. I'm gonna make sure you always good. You good, you fed, you need some bread, whatever, man. And that's what this truth has done. It has changed the mindset of us, all right, to the thinking of the well-being of the men in this thing with us, man. Our neighbors, man. A nigga, I can give a fuck about it, man.
Hey, cuz, I was coming from the club, you heard me? I got a flat, man, tough titty.
Hey, Shalom, I got a flat on off the Twins land. I'll be there.
Thanks. That's it.
I'll be there, man. Fuck some people in the world, man. You know, I'm gonna say that it's not extreme. Like if he a cousin of somebody that's, you know, he don't scoff or do shit, but you know, there are exceptions. But for the more, man, fucking people, man.
Yeah, because technically we the first family of families. The Yahweh Shai 144,000 is the first family of the earth.
Yeah.
Look at, think about it. Is it something I'm saying? No. It was a reason it was created as the first fruits with unity. That's the first family. That's why Yahweh Shai said, who is my mother and who is my father? These that do the, because he know his family, right? Because you only family within what? Righteousness. So the ones that was established from righteousness from the beginning, the first in rank, because they're what was the family that those are the same family that's going to judge and be set back up as judges, man. And we're a family, man. Go ahead, I
We come back now. Defend the cause of our job, man. Lord will didn't do it to the end.
and to bring the whole entire family back, right? The remnant gonna bring the whole entire Israel back, all right? But they're gonna be set up as the what? First and right.
First fruits of the kingdom of heaven.
That's right, bro.
Right.
The governing body, man. That's right, man.
Verse 3 in that Ephesians 4 says, endeavoring to keep the unity of the spirit and the bond of peace.
Yeah, there's a unity. All right, it's with each other. All right, and we understand, right? We got one thing in common. this truth, man. All right, and then anything outside of that, do it really matter? Right? You know, I don't care what color you like, purple, brother, cool. That ain't a concern. Like, let's get the kingdom of heaven. It's at hand. Right? And that's all, that's our job, man. Jake put a lot of other different components into mixing up this thing, man. Listen, just focus on building the kingdom of heaven, man. That's it. All right? That's your only job, man. And getting your damn brother on the channel, which is building the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna all fall under that same barrier. All right? Or that banner. Go ahead.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Keep the main thing, man. All right, go ahead.
Right in verse 16 it says, from whom the whole body
Yeah.
is fitly joined together.
Yeah, pillars, which is that brother Page pillar in the temple, right? Which is a community support. All right, which you got it in Proverbs. Yeah, go ahead.
From the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplies.
Yeah, so it's all fitly packed together, whichever joint supply, which your strength helps my strength, which connects the bones, which your bones is connected perfectly in your body. All right, that's why it's the strength and support of your body. All right, your bones is the strength and the constitution of your body, which your spirit is obviously your spirit, but ultimately your bones has a constitution within it, man.
The pillars.
It's the pillars. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love.
Yeah, and what's the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man? Fulfilling the law. All right. Yeah, man. So now you understand why we was put together or brought together is to what? Fulfill the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Go ahead with that. Then I got you.
Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 1. It said, wisdom has builded her house. When you start over.
Yeah, no. Wisdom has builded her house. All right. Who is wisdom? Who is wisdom?
Sophia.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Proverbs 8.
I'm thinking of the Greek, in the Greek.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 9 and 1 again said, wisdom has builded her house.
Right, so Yahweh Shai is building his house, man. Go ahead, huh?
She has hewed out her 7 pillars.
Yeah. What is 7 pillars? Right? Exact amount of men to support and build a house, man. That's why it's a small sanctuary. The Lord, like, now I don't need everybody. I just need these particular men, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2 says, she has killed her breast.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, that's it right there.
Yeah,
that's it.
right there.
That's it.
That's it. She hewn out her 7 pillars, man. Her 7 pillars is the men of the law, starting with the apostles and the elders, all the way down to the least of us, man. Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 12. It says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power.
Which is the brother Page, a pillar in the temple of his power, man. We're in the house of the Lord. Contrary to how the world look at us and perceive us and like, man, them niggas don't got haircuts and linings. It don't matter. This is what we believe. This is the constitution of the Lord here in GMS, New Orleans, here in GMS, New York, South Carolina. We believe that the Lord is within this house right here, man.
And you seen what the Lord was looking for when David was picked over his brothers, man.
That's right.
He said, don't get one. Don't looking for him for his height.
Out of countenance, yeah.
Out of countenance, man.
First,
the Lord looking at the inward parts of men.
Mm-hmm. The heart.
Yeah, the heart.
What was David doing at the time? He was working. He was tending to the sheep.
Yeah, the shepherd. And his heart was after the what?
Most High's heart.
It's about to the heart we believe, man.
Yes, brother.
Yes, brother. Paul couldn't have said it more clear. You see? But to the heart we believe. Romans 10. Now we did a lesson on that coming. All right. Yeah. You got him.
Just backing up what the elder brother was saying about how, the spirits of the elect were with Yahweh Shai from the beginning. Hence why they're going to be the ones coming back into power to put things back in order, because they created everything from the beginning. So they have the perfect knowledge of it.
It say that in First Ezra that we are the angels that build heaven and earth, man. I'm gonna get it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever seen that. That predator goes to Manhattan. They kind of put that in there at the end. You know when Danny Glover got inside the chariot, it looked like the chariot had number like Hebrew writing all in there. And boy, I reached him. The epistle was from like 18 something, but it was showing that they always been around, constantly keep coming back. That's true. Same thing with the elect. You know, we've been in Egypt before. We've been in slavery. We've been here a bunch of times, man. Of course. Right? And when every time we came back, in some ways somehow, the Lord has set for us to do this in some type of way, man, through different captivities. All right? The spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. If you was a prophet back then, you'll be a prophet back today. It don't matter. Fuck. You got to deal with the setup. Just like I always say, just because you don't see Roman togas people running around in Roman togas, reefs on their head, wagons and horses, and a setup in Rome, that don't mean we in the Roman Empire, man. This is a modern day Roman Empire. With cars, planes, the same shit going on though, man.
That mindset is still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
you know? Yeah. But we have always been back. Constantly. Coming back, man. Now we back to finish the last leg of the job, man. All right, because ultimately this is the last captivity. I mean, the last captivity. All right, this is it, man. That's why the scripture says it's better of an end of a thing than the beginning. All right, we have to end of this. We have to end of this wicked ass reign of this so-called white man. All right, that's why it's hard for you, Jake. You, Jake's been so beat down. You've been putting that fucking headlock for so long that you can't believe that the Lord's gonna set you up to rule the planet Earth, man, forever. That's how messed up you are, man. I just can't. Niggas battle with that on the block, on the comment boards. Niggas battle with them ruling. You niggas out there don't have a ruling class mentality, man. Ain't no way we're gonna put that white man in character in chains. Fucking right, we're gonna put him in chains, man. Put us in chains.
They're gonna get killed.
Yeah, like I said, one of us in chains. Every last one of us, brother.
Yeah, quick one back up there.
We're gonna put his ass in chains and he gonna like it, man.
He'll feel slave, he gonna have nothing, and he gonna be happy.
You gonna be happy, man. True to tell you, we're gonna put them motherfuckers in holes in the ground, man.
Yes, my Lord. No, my Lord.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's right.
What you have for me?
Yeah, I had a little something to do with the same, what you said about the prophet, or the same that here today said here. That's one quick verse said, Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 8 said, how shall Hamashiach the same yesterday and today and forever? So the same testimony was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? All through the ages of the Bible. You know, so the Lord been here since the beginning. The cool of the day, I think up in that Genesis 3. You know, the prophet was there, it is, teaching the same testimony, the prophecy. Right now, we're coming to the end of that testimony. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord never changed. So he here. You know what I'm saying? It's no new thing under the sun. So the spirit of the prophet, subject to the prophet.
Yeah.
Back with the others.
Yeah, we gotta finish what we started, man.
That's it.
The Lord ain't in the business of not finishing. Paul said, I have finished the course. I what? Kept the faith. So you can't begin to build and then you don't have a sufficient amount. You didn't recognize the cost of it, man. Because you gotta totally lose every damn thing to basically gain everything. All right? Yes, brother. All right. So the men of the Lord is here to finish off what they built, man. All right. And this lot is that lot to actually what? Do that.
That's it.
All right. So we have been, the seeds that need to be fulfilled is what? About 2 now, man. All right. So the generation may last forever, man. The righteous generation. Hell yeah, man.
We ready to get paid.
Go ahead up.
This is
Right after that.
this first Esdras chapter 6. We start at verse 9.
Go ahead.
Building a house unto the Lord, great and new,
Yeah.
of hewn and costly stones, and the timber already laid upon the walls. And those whose works are done with great speed, and the work goeth on preposterously in their hands, and with all glory and diligence is it made.
So there's a purpose, and to this thing is a patience, right? Is a waiting, a watching after, which we're doing all those things, right? All the attributes it take unto building, all right, and finishing, all right. We're embodying those measures, man. All right, because this is what it's gonna require. You got to come back, reincarnation, do the same thing, do it over again until we get it right. All right, and we on the cusp of getting it totally right, because the Lord about to put it into our inward parts, and that's gonna be the finishing of what we started, man. All right, go ahead out.
That's why Yahweh Shai is the author and finisher.
Finish our faith. Yeah, it starts and finish with him. And this house is about to be built. All right, because that's why John saw the kingdom of heaven, what, coming out. And what time are we living in? Revelation, man. All right, so now you about to see the Constitution, which John, that was a prelude. John basically saying the Constitution of the righteous government that's by Yahweh is coming down to earth, man, with the righteous judge ruling. The elder went into a beautiful lesson with the government shall be on his shoulders. All right, and whose shoulders they gonna be on? Yahweh Shai. Go ahead,
It says, then asked we these elders, saying, by whose commandment build ye this house?
Yep.
And lay the foundations of these works?
About to tell you, go ahead.
Therefore, to the intent that we might give knowledge unto thee by writing, we demanded of them who were the chief doers, and we required of them the names and writing of their principal men.
Right, and who are the principal men or the chief doers? Who are the famous men? Sirach 44. All right, those are the chief men, man. All right, of the Lord, man. Okay, in this vineyard. You see, it's really what? All those men. Go ahead, out.
So they gave us this answer.
Go ahead.
We are the servants of Yahweh.
Who are the servants of Yahweh?
The men building.
Yeah, the men building. All right, and we got to make sure we're sufficient to build, meaning finish. Go ahead.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth. But also those same men was what? The 144,000. They helped Yahweh Shai make heaven and earth, man. You see? And they're back. Right? To reestablish the rightfulness, what? The rightful growth of the earth. All right. And that amongst the whole ordinance to restore the entire ordinance that Esau Edom have moved what? Out of place, man. All right. Concerning life on earth, right? Concerning humans, concerning animals, concerning every goddamn thing, man. All the creation, all the getting restored. All right, by who? The men who first established it, man. Go ahead,
and for this house, it was builded many years ago by a king of Israel, great and strong, and was finished. Man. David finished the house, y'all, and Solomon upheld it with what? Righteousness, man, and wisdom. So that's what wisdom building a house, and I think knowledge establish it. You could get that from me. Go ahead,
Just backs that up. This is 1 John 2:13. I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
Go ahead.
I'll reread it. 1 John 2:13.
Oh, yes, bro.
I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. I write unto you, young men, because ye have overcome the wicked one. I write unto you, little children, because ye have known the Father. Got it. So, backing up that was in first century. As I said, I write unto you, fathers, and little children, because ye have known the Father from the beginning. And speaking to, those men, those spirits that were there in the beginning, building everything. That's why Yahweh Shai chose them to come back into, these lots again and preach him, preach his word.
To build it again. It's all about establishing. Anybody that's doing anything in the world, what they trying to do. If a nigga pursuing a rap career, what he trying to get established, right? Nigga trying to get a business going, what he trying to do? Get established. So if we in the same business of getting established, then we trying to establish righteousness. Oh, everybody else trying to establish something. Ain't nobody telling nobody else nothing. But when we doing, it's an issue. It's a problem. All right? Whatever Jake doing, if he trying to get holes, he going after holes, he trying to establish some holes. Establish himself with what? Holes. Money, whatever the case may be, man. It's all about establishing yourself. All right? Go ahead.
Because these spirits, whether they know it cognitively or not, they know that when the kingdom of heaven and the house of David is established, that puts down all other rulerships.
Yeah.
Because when you read that first Esdras and second Esdras, when they were going to build the second temple, those heathens went up and said, look, if they build this house, they're a house of rebellion. They're going to disregard the laws of the land and fight against us.
That's a good point, brother.
So it's no different today, but this is a spiritual temple that's getting built, so there's no tearing it down.
This goes into that establishing. This is Proverbs 24, verse 3. Through wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding it is established.
Yeah, so what's going to be the uprooting? I mean, what uproots this place is what? Obviously, this place is full of misunderstanding. All right, so now when you reestablish understanding, it's going to be the understanding of what keeps the kingdom going. All right, cleanness, right? Purity, purification. All right, and amongst other things that the Lord of truth. All right. That's why what? Through truth, now that truth have sprung up, faith has increased, and amongst other things, right? So when evil is in the word, what springs up? Sinning. All right, it said the vilest men are exalted when what? When
The wicked walk on every side.
they walk on every side.
Exalted.
So when righteousness is coming down as a mighty stream, then what? The righteous gonna be exalted. All right. Without fruit, second Ezra 5. It's 5 and something. This you finish?
Oh, you got it.
Come on, this 1 Corinthians 15. And come on, you got it.
This is second Ezra chapter 6, verse 28.
6.
It says, as for faith, it shall flourish,
Yeah.
corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Get that. What's the truth? All right, read it again. Bible shots like it.
Yeah, it's this is second Ezra chapter 6, verse 28. It says, for as for faith, it shall flourish,
Yeah.
corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, so once you see faith in the earth, corruption is going to what? Be on a downward spiral, man. Because now that we're attesting it, all right, or calling it out, now it's what? It's being weakened. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. So now when you have the true wisdom in the earth, that's why the Lord had his apostles last. Yeah. All right, so that everything that was before this is going to be condemned, man. Anything that was established is truth going to condemn it. All right, go ahead.
I got another one real fast too. This is Colossians 1 and 25. Whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High. Even the mystery which have been hid for ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
Yup. So now it's being made manifest. So the thing that the earth was in longing for, all right, even though they didn't know because they was under the spells and sorcery of the wicked one, all right, now that this have came out, what have happened? There's been a change. All right, there's a paradigm shift in the earth, man. Now you're starting to see the men of the Lord stand tall. You have it. Even wicked people question the agenda of the people, like, man, that ain't true. Yeah. Well, what's going on with that? Who is this? All right, because the truth have did this, man.
We got a little more.
All right, go ahead.
To whom the Most High will have made known what is the riches of the glory of his mysteries. Come on. Among the Gentiles, which is Hamashiach in you, the hope of glory, whom we teach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, because this is what completes you. All right, because the world been so long with incompleteness, right? Darkness. All right, so now that completion is in the earth, we're telling you the riches of the glory of the King. All right, there's no more riches here. It's moth eaten. Everything is gone. There is no dream anymore. Now we're giving you the reality because the true men are back on the scene to preach to you the coming of our Lord. All right, we're going to put down all other kingdoms, all wickedness, all everything, man. All right, everything you see under the sun in this earth is fucking wicked. So everything has to be discontinued, man. It said there's no mercy of truth of God in the land, lying, killing, stealing, amongst a lot of things, man. So all it has to be overturned, all right, prior to Yahushua coming, and then he gonna ultimately finish it off, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
This world is being held together by lies.
By lies.
So the truth is breaking it down.
That's it, brother.
Our kingdom is going to be established by truth. So you can't break it down. This is Psalm 60, verse 4. It says, thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee, that it may be displayed because of the truth.
Yeah, so it may be displayed because of the truth. Give me Isaiah 13 and 2. Read that again.
Yeah. Psalm 60, verse 4.
Go ahead.
Thou hast given a banner to them.
What is that banner?
Yahushua.
That's technically Yahushua's the word, but it's the scriptures, man. All right, that the prophets come to war with. All right, when you have a banner, it's a representation of something. Whenever you see a banner, that's whatever is flying over, whatever it is, that's what it represents, man. All right, so if you see a banner that says truth or GMS, a great millstone, then y'all know how we coming, man. You know what's up with it. You should know after all this time, the Lord making the world know his prophets, man. Okay, best to believe the whole world know about the prophets. Just because the views don't show that, that don't mean that it's billions of people know about the prophets, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, he was raised in the land of their captivity.
Timothy, yes, brother.
That's why amongst you Israelites, we the boogeyman, the petty, because y'all don't come with scriptures. Y'all come with all type of antics and shit. You emotions. You talk about, oh, y'all did this, y'all did that, but it has nothing to do, which is all of this bullshit. It's been proven all this time. We've been all this for these amount of years, 15 plus, 20 plus years on the block. And here it is, we all this, but ain't nobody been to jail. There's been no proof of nothing, man. Don't you niggas say y'all about proof? You know? But it's all emotions. It's all based on emotions and how you feel. Because y'all talk to that woman that way. Like I said, the most, I'm gonna say this. If viral was viral back then, the most viral video was when the apostles made that Rosh Hashanah video. You niggas, you had all these dudes, including Tazariak, man. Yeah. There was all of them, GMS. Rosh Hashanah came out that week, and all you guys went your way, man. You went your different ways. Y'all might watch that.
This scripture brought that up because that was the first time that any leaders of our nation told our men that our enemy is the so-called black woman. Yeah. Nobody ever did that. No, the pastor, the Democratic, nobody ever said, hey, your enemy is your woman. And now fast forward 15, 17 years later, every nigga got a podcast about Eve. You can't trust a black woman. Got to get a passport. Got to do this and that. So the Lord's been showing you who the prophets are, man.
Yeah, that was the groundbreaking for masculinity, man.
Yeah.
Right? So the return of the elders and the apostles was the groundbreaking for masculinity, man.
Especially the nation of Israel.
You see? Because it would be everybody desensitized, all sipping, all right? So the Lord like, nah, I'm about to reestablish masculinity in the earth, man. And now you see men standing bold as lions, all right? Upbraiding the wicked, which the nation of our women, you Israelites, all right, you wicked. You standing with the enemy, man. Your father, the devil. You included in that, all right? And you was against people. The world is against the prophets, the elders, all right, and the men that stand for righteousness, man, because it's against the world. That's why he said if he was of the world would love his own. All right? So the world hates you because Yahweh wasn't of the world, and we follow him, man. All right, you got something? Go ahead, I got it.
What you said. This is Isaiah 30. I'm going to start at 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And you got it. You know, with the prophets, you know, the apostles and elders, and hey, even going to their, you know, elders, what that groundbreaking took place. And then when the apostles and elders came onto YouTube, that opened up a whole nother avenue to things his brothers were going into. Before then, everybody was in that, you know, love that black queen simp spirit. But now everybody's against Eve.
Mama, that Brenda had a baby spirit, man. Yeah, that's what a lot of these was into, man. And like I said, the apostles came with that spirit way before KS, man, Kevin Samuels, before Fresh and Fit and Red Pill community, man. All right, the scriptures came with masculinity, man. All right, it's masculine, standing on principles and standing on 10 toes on shit, man, and putting a woman in her place.
That's why I said when the spirit came in, men stood on their feet.
Yeah.
Standing on your feet is not just standing up, man. Nah, that's standing on business. Standing on business and just standing up is two different things, man. People stand up all day, man. People stand up for a protest and hold some shit in their hand, man. Protesting ain't gonna help you, man.
What you gotta understand too, you're dealing with ancient spirits, man.
You are, yeah.
So the same way those men was back then, and they were still in us. When we woke up, we coming back with them same spirits. We ain't going for that shit, man.
Yeah, Samuel.
Yeah, I could do bad with my goddamn self, man. For real.
And then the Lord taught us to lean on him and not trusting the women and shit like that. Well, listen, we got women. We ain't he-man woman haters. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna sell it. We're not gonna sell our damn soul out, man. We leaning on the Lord, man. That's it. All right? That's it. You know? And there's nothing to actually lean on when you look around. Like, we've been leaning on him unknowingly. You know, even if we knew or didn't know, we still been banking on the Lord. Even when we didn't know the Lord's name, all right, we still was banking on the Lord, man.
We was following the Lord in ignorance, man.
In ignorance, you know.
Hey, because back then, when I was a young man, my mom and them always been into that Catholic Church shit. You know, a lot of other shit too. You know, with the statues and different stuff like that. I knew that shit was bullshit back then, but I always knew that the Bible was, you know, the Bible was true. I knew these pastors was bullshit too, man. The church was bullshit for sure. So, like I said before, in times past, a real man is always searching for truth. All right, and then, like I say, when different brothers out here, because we all are a testament of hearing the word. When we first heard the word, Deuteronomy 28. All right, that's one that's always stick with you. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. All right, the revelations, the revealing of the Lord, chapter 1. All right, how the Lord looked, the slave ship, man. Once you heard that, it was over with. It was over with. I knew that this was the truth. Because everything that the apostles back then spoke about, they backed it up with scriptures. All right? I'm like, oh wow, this gotta be it. This is it. You know, they had a new computer back then, morning, noon, and night. Fucking bags on your eyes, man. Go to work, come back home. Write down. What he said, man, a 10-minute video for a brother back then. I'm talking about before the live stream. You gotta go ask any brother that came up back then. A 10-minute video would take us an hour, 2-3 hours just to get through. Because you stopping, you going back, you researching what they said. You may say the person's name or something. Johann Bloomblock. You going Johann Bloomblock. Shit, you going to hit Wikipedia, Google. Then you let them play again. The elders dealing with a scoffer. That's how we learn, man. Hey, hey, man. It was a perfect time. Any one of us, when we came in, it was the perfect time to come into the truth, man.
You know, it's the perfect time for you.
Yeah, it's the perfect time.
The Lord was in the midst of perfecting.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say, well, I need to come in 07. Every man after his own order. All right. And that's another thing men got to understand, that when you was called and woke up, that's when the Lord wanted to call and wake you up. Like, that's not this brother, that brother. You can't get mad with that brother because the Lord woke him up in 07, man.
And more or less could have
It woke you up in 21. Look at what the Lord could have just destroyed you, right? So, but like the brother said, we're very thankful and we gracious because the Lord have had compassion on us in our bonds, man. All right, and the Lord allowed this word to go. Like you say, we are in bonds, but the Lord word can't be bounded. All right, and without it being bounded, that means truth is going forth, and it had to go forth because it had to reach unto us. The elders been preaching since the 80s, the 70s, like, you know. I
spoke in the 50s.
And that's what I'm saying. So, and still down the line, that came to brothers who woke up in 10 years ago, 8 years, 07, 17. And it, brothers, that same word have reached us, man. This what truth have done. With truth return to her that practice, and the birds resort to their light. I think it's Proverbs 27:9. Bible Gashah. But give me Proverbs 22 and 21. This what truth do to me. Yeah, go ahead.
And Isaiah 30, add 2 more verses.
Get that, hold the 30 and get that real quick. Just hold the 30, we'll get back to it. 22 and 21? Proverbs 22 and 21, yeah.
All right.
Like, you start at 20.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 20. Have not I written to these things, have I not written to these excellent things in the counsel and knowledge?
Yeah, so the Bible, through the Bible, which the apostles and elder teach, elder brothers and all of us young men, right? These are excellent things that have been written unto us. All right, go ahead.
All right, verse 22, 21, Slocky. That I might make thee know that certainly of the words of truth.
Certainty. Yeah, read it again.
Take your time, buddy. That I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
Right, so the Lord is making us to know the certainty of the words of truth. Through our apostles, like the brother said, we prove on things. The scriptures say that, and we actually prove it. Whatever we talking about, we go and prove it, whether it be through secular history, whether it be through the Bible or scriptures. And we prove things by faith too. Because the things that Jake be like, well, y'all can't prove that. We still have faith in it. So that's the proof, man. You know, but Jake don't get that part. Right? Well, how y'all don't know everything, but we got faith in it. All right. We know that it's true. Because it gets to a point to where your faith elevates by we don't believe this the truth no more. Man, we know, right? I say that humbly. Listen, we have pushed all our chips in. It's gotta be it. So when you put something in, you what? You show up. You all in, man. So just like the Lord have made us to know the words or read it again, brother.
Proverbs 22 and 21.
Yeah.
That I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
The certainty of the words of truth. Go ahead.
That thou mayest answer the words of truth to them that send unto thee.
So this what we doing, man. All right. We making the people to know the words of truth that sent to anybody come to us, man. Look, as we heard the truth, we telling it to you just like that, man. All right. Now it's up to the Lord to allow you to receive it. That's it. Because we couldn't receive it of ourselves. Right. The Lord had to open our understanding, as it says in Luke, Yahushua, that we may know the scriptures. You see? So we just telling you the same thing. Like, brother, this ain't our words. We're nothing more than messengers, ambassadors, heralds, man.
Yes.
And vessels, man. You see? That's just doing the work of the Lord. Bro, don't shoot the messenger. You know? That's it.
So Proverbs 27.
No, you good. Yeah. No, a Sirach 27. Yeah. Truth return to her that practice in them, man. I think that's it. All right? That's what truth have done for us, man. All right? Yeah. Go ahead.
Sirach 27:9. The birds will resort unto their light.
Yeah.
So will truth return unto them that practice in her.
So same as the men of the Lord. We just don't think if you're a man of the Lord, don't think this is your first rodeo coming back to the truth. This is not that, brother.
Yeah, that's why
You keep coming around.
the scriptures, I'm gonna get it too. The scriptures keep telling you that there's multiple scriptures where it says, I'm gonna put you in remembrance, though you once noticed.
So you once know it.
Second Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the scriptures keep saying it?
Get that. We say, stir up your pure mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like the brother said, stirring up our pure mind is putting us back in the remembrance. And that's why we say, right, we're already educated. Education means to draw out. So he just bringing out what's already established in us, man. All right? 42. 62. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Come, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Where you got it?
Oh, it says,
Got it.
Jude 1 and 5 says, I would therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this.
Yeah.
That the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not.
Yeah. So through belief, we knew that we was going to come back into this thing, man. Well, you know, once we got around it, our spirits just had a romance with it. And we couldn't help ourselves, right? Jake looking at things and feeling good, telling anybody about it. I remember being at a shell station, the man sleep on the fucking in front of the stove. I'm like, get up, the Lord about to come back. And he's like, oh, go ahead. As if I was bothering him with his sleep, man. You know, I'm like, man, you're Israelite, you know, and then you just so elated to have heard this, like, you just like, I gotta tell everybody. And then as the years progress, you be like, wait a minute, I can't tell everybody this. They'll curse me out, right? I get pushed back. So you have to use discernment on how you're actually giving the words out of the Heavenly Father, man.
As the serpent harms the dove.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this truth is like a pearl, man. Right? You don't give that pearl over the swine. Right? What's the paraphrase? Right? And I think that pearl is what? Word of value?
A word of great value.
Word of great value.
Yes.
So you got to be selective for who you tell the name of the Lord to.
Yes.
Selective who you tell your Yahushua name to. You got to be selective for who you tell this truth to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Some things are better. Some things better. How you say it? Some things are better left
unsaid.
Unsaid.
Yes.
What's understood don't need to be explained. You know.
Yeah, you could become an enemy of what you tell somebody, man.
Especially this.
Yeah.
This Bible is the most controversial thing there is. Right on the side of politics, man. He already told you. You know, I don't know if your uncles and them don't go to work saying anything about religion and politics, man. You know, you don't do that. So you gotta. I got a partner. This brother, he met him before we went to Houston. It was 3 years before I told that dude anything about the truth. But I always was spoon feed him. Go read this book. Go read this. Hey man, why you keep telling me to read books? Like, why you keep telling me this? You're not telling me.
Yeah, you're not telling me. Yeah.
So, man, I hit him with something. So go home, look it up, fucking mind blown. Like, man, why you just didn't come tell me? I said, man, because I was being certain. I didn't know if you can handle all that, man. You know, 3 years. I waited 3 years until that dude was the full blown truth. And it be like that sometimes, you know.
Is he in the truth now because of that? Or?
This is the book of Second
He's
Peter.
not. He's not where he's supposed to be. You know, he believed and he, Jake keep the laws to the best of the best of his ability, but he not. He should be with the camps.
Fully converted. Fully converted. Yeah. And we all got family members like that. I got a brother, you're a cousin, but that's my brother. See, we 9 days apart living. There ain't nothing we ain't experienced together our entire lives. Him too. Him too. He know he don't, he help much as he can. He don't buck up against nothing, but you haven't fully converted, man. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? The doors of mercy is closed.
Talking about what sense of knowing him but not doing nothing about it, man.
For real.
Even with him, I'm gonna wait till I do this.
Yeah, wait.
Same just like the scriptures. And that came and gone, you still not doing it.
Ain't doing it, man.
Like that. What does it have that parable of the man that said, I'm gonna tear down my smaller barns and build bigger ones, and then I'm gonna take rest. And then that next day, Lord brought him back to the spirit world.
Up here.
Yeah, man.
So
I guess even for him, man, like I said, that door is still open for Jake. But Jake I shouldn't have to go pull you and drag you to do the work, man.
Kick in your ass to get in the house, man.
And like this brother, even with this other nigga that was an enemy of the word, even back then he had a lot of shit to say about the camp. He had a lot of shit to say about the camp. Hey man, when you come to camp though,
You gonna get it.
what you talking about? I could be a nigga, I could be all this shit that you say I am. It's not personal because you don't know me. When you come your ass to camp though.
And it's about Yahweh Shai. It's about serving the Lord. So if I make this thing about me personally, then I tell you, hey, don't come around here. But the Lord will put spirit on men too. Get your ass from around here, man. So you can't dictate how the Lord move around what, man. But guess what? The invitation is always, we teach everybody, right? And then once you disannul it, you curse out and fan the hand and do become a scoffer and different things. Well, get the fuck there, right? Because the Lord let you project that spirit out. So men of the Lord can have a spirit on to tell you get the fuck. And we're in the right spirit to tell you get the fuck, man.
We let you come with the action, we just react.
That's it, brother.
And sometimes that reaction is gonna be different ways. Depending on how the spirit is.
Yeah. We not like the church. We're intercepting everybody that just come in with open arms, man.
Punks and shit.
Yeah, we teach the word. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but we gonna try the spirit by the spirit. See, that's that door, just like on sinners, the invitation in. Now we gotta try the spirit by the spirit, man. It's sad, man. Man, it's just been a staggering bozo. Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter
Move this show.
chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
The second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you.
Beloved is the elect. He writing unto you. And it's spiritual because we've been going there with writing and excellent writings and this is all in the Bible. So where the Bible lies, that's where the foundation of truth is. There's none. Can you get it? None shall want to make. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is the second epistle, beloved.
Once you finish that, bring it out here.
I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure mind by the way of remembrance.
Yeah, by the way of remembrance. But what the hell we remember? Right? Because in order to remember something, that means you had it. That's why he said from, the commonwealth, the word from.
Right.
right, is our citizenship, Israel.
In order to be
It's Israelites.
something, you have to be.
You have to be one son. This like those in Romans 14, those wild olive branches, right?
Where you coming from?
Where's where we coming from?
We are remembering ourselves from our past life.
From our
So
past
guess what? We are our fathers,
Yes, brother.
right? We all our ancient forefathers, man. You know, like we always say, you actually can be your daddy. Your father, you can be his. It started
line.
Yeah, you can start a line.
The elect is. The elect, man, this is the start
Your
line.
father's father, man.
Yeah, come on, bro.
And you in the truth, you know?
Because Solomon was not David Solomon father, but it's not Solomon Yahushua over David. Just think, man.
Said the Lord of my Lord.
Yeah, the Lord, my Lord, said unto my Lord. And even the Lord, Yahushua was telling him that. Did not David say, my Lord said unto my Lord?
Then when Yahushua came back as Yahushua, Peter was under him.
Peter was under him, which was King David, back in reincarnation. So, yes, we're going to go on a limb to say it. The elect are the first fruits, are the men created, are the progenitor line of their whole lines. That's just it. All your sons and sons, you are the starting. You the starting.
You the one that got the truth back then.
Yeah,
When the Lord
it's
was talking to earth, man.
It's you.
You the one that was assembling all thereof that you see.
Yes, brother.
The creation of the animals, the birds, the trees, the different variety of herbs, different elements, man. It was back then, right? The other thing.
But we read it. I don't know if the elder was here, but we read it that said these are the angels that created what? Heaven and earth.
Conference call. We had a conference call on this very same topic.
Yeah, this is the people, the elect is the men who created everything with Yahushua.
Yes.
That's the family. That's why when he laid his hands out, it was to the men who what? Helped them establish heaven and earth.
Hence, when you come back in the regeneration, you shall sit on 12 thrones, judging
Judging
12 tribes
with
of
me.
Israel.
It would be over you. That means because I'm gonna have the Yahushua gonna have put us in the judging seats. It ain't, you don't just go in the kingdom of heaven and you just jump in and be like, oh, I'm getting in this chair. Like, no. There's set thrones of David, man. Meaning there's set men and set judges that's gonna be judging Israel. It's already set up. If you're a judge, that's it. You're a judge for eternity, man. You see? Can't no, how you gonna sneak? What you gonna sneak on the throne?
How much I can't see.
In the 12th hour of the night? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How you gonna get on there?
See what happened to those men right now that are trying to creep in unawares.
Yeah. Yahushua gotta stamp you, and you gotta be of the line and lineage of David. All right, get it where he says, I'm gonna build back the breaches. Yeah,
Amos.
yeah, Amos.
You want
You
that?
want something?
None shall want her made.
Yeah, come on, you can bring that back. You should be finished, huh? Should be in one, huh?
If they do that down here,
Yeah, over two. Yeah. Yeah, just over that. Yeah, go ahead, give me what you got.
This is Amos 9 and 11.
Yeah,
And in that day
yeah.
will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
What is the house of David? All right. In the Hebrew, that's Bayat Dawadah, or Dawadah Bayat, the house of David. All right. Why the Lord point to that? He said on his throne, or the fruit of his body. I'm gonna need you to get that next. All right. That shall sit upon your throne, that you shall rule. The fruit of your body. Go ahead, get that. I'm gonna grab that.
You want to
Get that.
Amos?
The fruit of your body. Yeah. Right there.
That might be in Psalms 1.
That's it. Too. Okay.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Right. So even raising him up, bringing back the prophets of old, right? Reestablishing the men. The Lord is actually giving you a prelude of the government of the kingdom of heaven. That's going to be
Building up the temple that was torn down.
That's a spiritual temple, though. Because this temple can't be touched. You ain't going to be able to defile this. The heathen ain't going to be able to go give a ridiculous sacrifice in some kind of way. You ain't going to even be able to touch the men that's of the spiritual temple, man.
Coming down.
The new Jerusalem coming down. That a fresh Jerusalem. This time, we're going to be merged with what? The spiritual power, and then what? We're going to be extra. We're going to be terrestrial and celestial combined.
Said the house of David shall be as God.
As God, man. Ain't no they ain't gonna be able to do. That's why the hypocrite know he have a short time. They see these men raising up as a great exceeding army standing on their feet. They know like, oh, it's over with for us. Because now we're coming spiritual. We're not coming with weapons and all that. They're like, oh no, this is the temple that was written about. Because Satan know the fucking Bible, man. Go ahead, Al.
Revelation 11, and after 3.5 days, the spirit entered into them, and they rose up, and all those nations that saw them were afraid.
Was afraid because they know, like, wait a minute, this is that final and last temple that we can't touch. Because think about it, in 70 AD, what they did, they ransacked the temple, right? They ran down on us, right? Stone, boom, 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 and then you have some Rubel, Bill, and then they break that down, right? I think it was Cyrus allowed them to break it down. Then was it Darius that ordered? Darius allowed.
I think Cyrus put the order out, but they built it again in Darius's time.
Right. But why we got to keep building back something that was established for the Lord? Solomon, the time of Solomon, he built, he built it and then defiled it, what? With worship, gods. But this time, we're not going to be able to defile the temple because the law is going to be in our inward part. So not a priest at a temple or whatever the case may be, or the judge is going to be what? All righteous. We can't do wrong. Right? You ain't going to be able to, and then that temple, that's why Yahweh said the kingdom of heaven is within you. So once you become a spiritual temple, how then can the enemy take your spirit out? Can't do it. Can't do it. You see, you can't do that. Now you got nothing to build. A physical house. All right. I think it said that the house here was I think in Hebrews that this house was kind of temporary to build. It don't say temporary, but it mentioned like this was something of a prelude of what like has been. Yahweh was the forerunner. So like I said it wrong. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I'm just merely paraphrasing it.
I think I know what you're talking
But this house was just like like a prelude to what that spiritual temple that's gonna come. If you can find whatever you can find of it. Go ahead. What you got?
The one you were talking about.
No, not the earthly house. No.
All right.
Nah, the Psalms 132.
All right, this Psalm 132 and 11.
You got some?
I think I'm right.
Yahweh has sworn
Start
that.
at 10.
Come. This is Psalm 132 and 10.
Go ahead.
For thy servant David's sake, turn not away the face of thine anointed.
Yeah, see, because upon the line of King David, which establishes the kingdom of heaven, all right, through his lines and his loins, all right, the Lord made a promise to him. And the Lord cannot lie. Right. He cannot disannul the promise of the heirs of it. He already told them, like, look, this, like, there's no immutability of changing, meaning it's unchangeable. I said it. Go ahead, All
right. Psalm 132 and 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David.
So he sworn in truth unto David. Yeah, go ahead.
He would not turn from it.
He would not turn from it. Go ahead.
Of the fruit of thy body will I set up upon thy throne.
So the fruit of David's body is the elect. The house of David, the tabernacle of David. The fruit of your body is what? Your children. All right. The fruit of your body. What is the fruit of your body, Nash?
Knowledge?
Yeah, no. The fruit of your body is your children. All right. Lo, the heritage, the children are the heritage of you. Right? So fruit looks like your seed. What comes of you. So Yahweh sworn unto David of the fruit of the body where I set up on the throne. So of David's house gonna be the judges of ruling the thrones. All right, get that where it says set thrones of David. Thank you, Psalms. I don't know where is that. Go ahead.
All right, verse 12. If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I will teach them, their children shall also sit upon thy throne forevermore.
So the Lord telling you that he sworn to him in truth. The Lord said, I'm not a God or I'm not a man that I shall lie. All right. So if we have the lineage of King David in the house of David, we're gonna sit up on thrones, baby. Yes. All right, go ahead.
All right, verse 13. For Yahweh hath chosen Zion.
Go ahead.
He hath desired it for his habitation.
So that's where the Lord gonna sit at. And Zion, he chose it for his habitation where he rests at. All right. That's why he gave them the law, statutes, and commandments as a whole. That's his monument. The monument is a representation of who is representing. All right. Which is going to start with the fruit of the body of David, the elect men, and on those set thrones, man. All right.
Jacob.
David was Jacob.
Tribes came out of Jacob.
Come on, man.
Who did Jacob come out of? Isaac, who was
Yahushua. You see?
the heir, the son that's the heir, sits on the throne.
And how the kingdom of heaven gonna be set up? Yahushua, then what? King David. And then what? His fruit of his body, man. We can't make the 144,000. We can't make nothing up. It all adds up.
It
When you
makes
look
too
at
much sense.
Go ahead. It makes too much sense, bro. Read 14. The math is math.
Yeah.
It's a math. That's a word.
Psalms 132 and 14.
Come on.
This is my rest forever.
That's his rest forever. Go ahead.
Here will I dwell,
Yeah.
for I have desired.
So the Lord gonna dwell within a man that's gonna be ruling the kingdom of heaven, which are what? The out of Jacob's sons was 12,000 out of each tribe chosen. And those are men. They gonna rule. At least
Tabernacles with men.
it's tabernacles with men. Revelation 21 and 3. We got the set thrones.
I got it.
97.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Psalms 122 and 5.
Yeah.
All right.
I got one.
You start at 4. You start at 3. Come, you got to go ahead. You got it.
This is Acts 13 and 20. It says, and after that, he gave unto him the judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet.
Uh-huh.
And afterward, they desired a king, and the Most High gave unto them Saul, the son of Seth, a man of the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah. That was Saul. All right, go ahead.
About a space of 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king.
Yeah, because technically David was the real first true king of Israel. Because you only righteousness. It said that righteousness sets the throne, right? Because King David was actually Moses, which was the first king of Israel, technically, right?
I think even with they technically when they call
Joshua
record with Moses.
That's what I said. Yeah,
That word Jeshua.
he technically was the first king of Israel. Which Moses was who? I mean, David was who? But Moses in reincarnation.
Got it.
All right, which makes him technically the first king because righteousness established the throne. Get that in Proverbs. Don't say righteousness established the throne, something like that. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 33. I'm going to read 4 to 5. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob.
Go ahead.
And he was king in Jeshurun.
Yeah, he was king in justice. Oh, but nobody speak about Moses being a king. You see? Well, what that's talking about. So technically, Moses was the first king, but in reincarnation, David is Moses. Go ahead, you got it.
Moses was a prophet and a king.
David was a prophet and a king. Because he prophesied.
Even in Psalms, he prophesied.
That's prophecy. He prophesied.
He's been telling of the enemy.
Yeah.
He asking the Lord for mercy. All type of stuff going on in the Psalms, man.
Yes.
It was real songs, man.
That was real prayers. He said that they're gonna bind the kings with fetters and chains of iron. That's Psalms 132,
49.
149. That's King David.
That's Moses and Aaron.
That's a prophecy.
Yeah.
They were the two witnesses back then with bringing down ancient Egypt.
Bring it, yeah.
You got the two witnesses
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Joshua and Caleb.
We
Yeah.
represent Joshua and Caleb.
That's right.
Right? Because one was from the northern kingdom, the other one from the southern kingdom, man. We are behind enemy. We are behind enemies, enemy lines. All right, calling on to the Most High, telling them what He's doing, man.
Doing it to the gates of the nobles.
Yes. We emptying the earl out of ourselves, as it says in Zechariah. All right. Who's standing on side of the Lord, emptying the earl out. Meaning what? We telling on the devil. We reign. You know, we righteously reign. If that's what Jacob once said, we calling out sin. All right, we calling out those that do evil against the Lord. That's why the Lord say, "Who shall stand for me against the evil doers?" What are the prophets? Go ahead,
Deuteronomy 33 and 5 again. And he was king in Jeshurun.
Mm-hmm.
when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together.
Yeah, so they was all together. All right? He was the king.
Going back to what you were saying, it said in Acts 22 and Acts 12 and 22, or 13 and 22, it said, and when he had removed them, he raised up unto David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony. All right. He gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, which shall fulfill my will. Here you go. Of this man's seed.
See, the fruit of his body. You see, Nash?
And the word seed goes into the word sperm.
Yep.
Right? You might get it, right? Somebody get it right there. It goes into the sperm. Right? Had of this man's seed had the Most High, according to his promise, raised up Israel a savior, Yahushua.
Yep. Of his seed. King David, man.
And then in the Wisdom of Solomon 7 tells you, all right, what comes with the pleasures of sleep, man. Yeah. The pleasures of sleep. Right?
Yeah, man.
Men give off their seed into the, because like on a low level, a man is when you deal with farming, you deal with the thing called husbandry. A farmer has seed, he plants a seed in the earth. He plows. When a man gets a woman and he deals with her and they get to the point of having sex, he's plowing his seed into that woman. The woman is kind of like the earth, right? She's like the earth. Whatever seed that you are, if you're an Israelite of one of these tribes, that's who you is. That's of your seed. You plow. It don't matter what that woman is, man. What nationality she is. You plow that seed into her. It don't have to do with skin color or looks. That baby is an Israelite, man.
That's it.
All right. It don't matter if it has chingy eyes. You might got with a Moabite woman. It got chingy eyes. It has fair yellow skin. Or however the fuck they be saying yellow skin in the world. All right. You might got with a Ethiopian woman. It doesn't matter, man. All right. But of that man's seed, that's the Lord brought forth Yahushua.
The fruit of his body. No, his heritage is with children. We're going to get that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
bring it up.
All right. This is seed in the blue letter. Strong's G 4690 sperma.
Sperma. Come on, man. We know what sperma is. Come on, man. Go ahead.
From Strong G 4687, something song, i.e. seed, including the male sperm.
What?
Including the male sperm.
Including the male sperm.
That's how a man child or a woman is bought, a daughter is bought forth, man.
To a man.
To a man. By a man.
She or he is whatever the father is.
That's right.
Right? That's why most kings, even most women, you talk to most women out here, most women want a son. They want to give that man a son, or that son or that king. You always shot for having a son because you pass down your inheritance, right? That's the beginning. That's the beginning of your line to steady keep going. Now your daughter is cute, all that, but you giving your daughter over to bring forth another man's legacy, man. All right.
Give me Psalms 127.
But that's why you always hear about a man. You never heard of the 12 disciples of women. Right? You never had a woman, and you never had a woman a part of the 12 disciples.
We wouldn't continue. There was no continuance of us.
Now you had certain women of significance. There's Ruth and various other vessels of women, but the Lord used them to bring forth do His will, man. Even when they said, "What about Deborah?" Deborah was even listening to a man, you know. But it's about a man, you know. It's about what kills that too. Is Matthew the first chapter. Matthew the first chapter, it has no women in that.
Yes, always
men. It's always been about the men. Yeah, this man begot this man. All right, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah. Real quick, it's Genesis 49:3. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength. Yeah. The excellency of dignity and the excellency of power. So your firstborn is the beginning of your strength. That's why in Psalms when it speaks about the Most High killing the firstborn in Egypt, he calls them the beginning of the chief of their strength.
Who did Pharaoh try to kill? And who did Herod try to kill? The sons.
Yeah, because that's what basically procreates. Like that's who brings forth the people. The woman just stores the whole of the sea. She like the earth.
Hey, I looked into something.
You know?
I looked into something a while back. Which these elites talk like this, right? The elite bankers they look at a woman as a man as a manufacturer. You look into the word manufacturer. A man produces. He makes. Basically, he makes the seed. He makes the woman. Well, the child is. He manufactures. A woman is nothing more than a warehouse. She stores it until she stores it for 9 to 10 months until it's time to come forth.
Time to give it up.
But get the etymology of the word manufacturer. But a man is a manufacturer, man. All right, and hey, man, it comes forth out of that sack, man. That's why a man is the only one that can really testify. You ain't supposed to have women judges. What the fuck she gonna testify about?
She don't got balls either.
Yeah, it goes back to having nuts, man.
Having nuts, testes.
Yeah.
So they should be calling no judgment out.
No.
They ain't supposed to do no judgment. They don't got balls.
Hey, look what she a gutter rat too. Judge Judy. She deals with emotions, man.
Yeah.
Look at Judge Judy. She's a gutter rat for one, but she's a woman. But then when she's up there, she don't never finish. I ain't giving you nothing. Walk off. You know what I'm saying? She don't deal right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
The viewership dropped by half.
Hey, cool.
A man is the continuing. All right, y'all in the song 419.
You got the manufacturer.
Manufacturer.
Go ahead.
This is the word manufacturer on the online etymology. It says worker in a manufacturing establishment. It says one who employs workers in manufacturing. That's it.
And online etymology. What the word manu means? Look. It manufactures a two-letter word. Psalms 127:3.
I got that one.
Yeah. Man is hand, and facture is a working hand, or set foot, it said. Manus, man is of hand. All right, so the power of working, it comes from who? The man.
You gotta get it.
You probably gotta get it coming. But
it goes into producing.
Production. Yeah, that's the to perform.
Because what
that's here to perform.
Let's be honest. A woman, it's kind of like when you deal with the woman has a set time where she don't produce eggs anymore. She kind of expires over time. That's why most women, the years of their flower on through their 20s, that's their great years. They start getting into their 30s.
It'd be harder for them to
conceive kids and shit, man. But what happens with the man? A man can have a child. You know.
He just have this pop up and have it.
You know.
It's just the one her womb get better.
And that shows how great the Lord made man. Okay.
They got a count. Well, Abraham had, in his old age. Remember, Sarah was laughing within herself, like, I'm gonna have a child, like he old.
Late 90s.
And then the Lord, like, is there anything impossible with me? And then the Lord allowed her to have Isaac, man. Yeah, Isaac. But there was a count in which the brother said that she thought, well, hey, I'm old. Like, I'm old. Like, nah, man. The Lord still can work miracles, man.
A man can be old as he want to be. If he ain't gonna dim, he still have his eyes still
not dim.
Yeah. He got strength. He can shake them sheets, man.
Yeah, if it's natural.
He can shake them sheets, man.
Shake the sheets.
And anyway, especially if she's a young woman, she ain't one of these. She ain't one of these old used vehicles, man. 300,000, 400,000 miles on some of these fucking women, man. She's fresh. That's why we're gonna get virgins, man.
Every one of them.
Yeah. If he gonna be some shaking sheets, motherfuckers, man. We're gonna bring back the nation of Israel. That's how much shaking of the sheets gonna be happening in the kingdom of heaven. Well, we're gonna bring back a whole nation again, man. You know, it's not gonna take long, man.
Man was established in production from the beginning. He said, "Go be ye fruitful,
Hey, the Lord gonna make these women.
be fruitful, man."
Nah,
I got that word.
yeah, the Lord gonna make these women like you know how you if you mess with a northern kingdom, you look at a northern kingdom woman, she bound to get pregnant, man. So the Lord's gonna do that times 10. No GMOs, no Monsantos, no birth control, none of that. Yeah, no Viagra. So imagine how the women gonna be fertile, man. You know, if gonna look at your shadow and just pop up
She gonna walk in your shadow and get
and get pregnant, man. She gonna want it like this brother said before. They want to beat the women off with a bat in the kingdom, man. And to run them off.
Get on, man.
It's on, man.
God damn, man.
Start now.
Gotta
Be twerking on your head.
go ahead, man. Damn,
Man,
man.
man.
She ain't gonna make it though.
Yeah, women haven't been like at the top of the list dealing with men like. That's why Adam was always dealing with Adam, and then he made her like, you know, as he performed like you, I made you for me.
Clapped out, man.
So it's about the man. Everything, the importance, like you say, the man, right, was established for production from the beginning. Be ye fruitful, you know, go and handle business. Be a producer, all right? Produce, man.
That's just how the Lord. That's how great the Lord made men, especially the Israelite men. And given a greater opportunity, we wouldn't need any predicament. Jake loved their kids, man. Jake has a natural love for their children. It's just the setup that we in, man. It's fucked up women and it's fucked up system, man. And it's against the Israelite man. I don't give a damn if it's a Latino man. Native American, it's fucked up here, man. So we can't even. That's what the scripture says, man. All right, that a man see the downfall of his enemies, but it starts off by saying a man that has the opportunity to be well with his kids, man.
Enjoy his children.
We can't enjoy our children here, man. You gotta wonder why you at work, but you gotta wonder if man, they gave my child a loan sentence. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wonder all these things. You gotta deal with the teacher being a mower, a transformer. He was Chris Hansen show, you know? This shit you gotta go through here, man. It's too much.
Then the other kids being an influence on your
But the
child.
smartphone,
Yeah, man. These are the things you gotta worry about here, man. But go ahead, I get that word.
this is the word manufacturer. It's a regular on our lookup. It says a person or company that makes goods for sale, but in a simpler, it says maker, producer, creator.
Yeah, I got the word produce from the two.
A man is a maker. A what?
A producer,
Creator. So when you pop your woman, all right, you know, you bringing forth life, man. You creating a child, which that's a spirit. That spirit is being brought down through the chamber of souls, man. According to the scripture, that child was in the spiritual realm. The Lord summoned, put that spark in that woman to make that baby come down, and then that's one in the Apocrypha. The Lord put the spirit, the fire and water in a woman, you know. Hey, but hey, man, that's Most High. The Most High is a bad man. I'm telling you. That's why I say that the fool said there's no God, man. Most High, you motherfuckers still wondering how I afford a baby come to this day. You know, they can go and get certain DNA traits. And, you want blue eyes, yeah, you can do that shit, but you don't know where that baby comes from. You can't put a spirit in a woman, man.
You can't create a synthetic soul. Like you still got to get a sperm and an egg, and
Yeah, damn devil.
no, I didn't have you guys. I had that one, the Chamber of Souls.
Bring that out while he get that conflict. Oh, go
Which
ahead.
one first?
Let's knock it up.
That was 2 Ezra 8. And
Let's just get that.
I started 7. It says, "For thou art alone, and we all one.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it once you finish.
2 Corinthians 8 and 7. For thou art alone, and we all one workmanship of thine hands, like thou hast said. For when the body is fashioned now in the mother's womb, and thou givest it members,
He gives his members. What are those members? Fingers, toes, arms, legs, head, body. Go ahead.
thy creature is preserved in fire and water.
The creature is preserved in fire and water. So that's what that fire is. That's a spirit, man. And they said they have come out in the last year or so. I've been into shit like that. They say it actually is a flash of light in a woman's womb when the baby, after a particular time of her getting pregnant,
When the sperm hits the egg.
when the sperm hits the egg, right before the sperm hits the egg, it's a spark, like a fire. And then from there, the baby comes about, man. So the Lord puts a fire in water, that we call it
Amniotic fluid.
amniotic fluid, man. That's the fire that sits in that water, man. That's how bad the Most High is, man. All right? You don't know the Most High, man, Yahweh, right? It's in this Bible that's over heavens and earth, man. It's too much for you. Go ahead.
It says, thy creature is preserved in fire and water, and 9 months doth thy workmanship endure thy creature which is created in her.
Yeah. Even Solomon talks about it in Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter. He said, after the pleasures of sleep, all this, what happens? I was brought, nobody comes forth no other way but this. He said, I cried and what he says, he bred in the fresh air, he whined, he was put in swallowing clothes. Through sex, man, through man and seed. We're still on the same thing. We ain't going nowhere. All right? And from that man's seed, all right, your son has a son, and it keeps going on, man. All right? You got that? You found that word? Or that was it?
No, that was it.
What you had? Let him get there real fast. He
God, that's the word produce, which the brother it goes into manufacturing, but it says to develop, proceed, extend, or lengthen out, to promote, empower, but the point is pro, which means before or forth. And then you got doucier, to bring or lead. So the Lord put the man to lead, to bring him forth the production of things, right? Or the head of it. It says to generate, to bring into being or existence. So it's the man, the women, I'll give my child or this and that. That's my baby. No, it's the man baby.
more the man baby than yours.
All right, it's his baby. Yes, you played a part in it. All right, we never said that. But the making the children come through that man. From Yahweh Shai, putting that fire with that water. All right, like that's just what it is. All right, it says to create value. So when a man is that lineage of production that creates the value of the earth, because a man child is of more value than the daughter, man. Why you think in the ancient times every woman wanted a man child? Because that continues a man lineage. You got the Sirach 4:19.
Why does the scripture say, I pray thee be in search of your fathers? Why does it say be in search of your mothers?
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get anywhere.
No.
You're gonna find out who you are.
Yeah,
There's no way to find out who you are.
if you really follow your mother like that, get broken up so many times.
All kind of places. You don't go back to the heathen.
Yeah.
The 12 tribes. You don't be a heathen like that. I'm a heathen.
There are more women than men on the earth.
Yes.
Something that's of less quantity.
It's more value. Where it says that to create value. So the man actually creates the value in which creation is held. That's why the Lord, like, look, I created the man for me.
Even the Lord actually
You for me.
watch the animals.
You the value.
Only you dumb niggas with them pit bulls, you worry about the line of the woman pit bull. It's really about the man.
About the man.
Even when like, they got a certain breeds, pedigree breeds, I'll be looking at you look at the man, the boy seed, the woman seed, she can get popped by 3 different other goddamn pit bulls to bring forth their children before she stop, producing. It's about the man. Even with horses, they do it. Even amongst the lion kingdom world, the male lion that has the darkest mane, that be black, the female go crazy over them, and they want to bring forth a son. Even in the animal world, man. You niggas be thinking. cut down. Yeah, you niggas be thinking that. Well, the 1948ers really taught y'all that. 'Cause they go by their woman. They go by the mama, man. That's how they have everybody over here. 15% Cherokee. 50% black in me. 30% white man. Stupid ass niggas, man.
13% or something.
I'm Creole. I'm Cajun. That's not even. Remember that nigga on the block? What's the fuck you doing?
Get out.
Yeah, man. You niggas down here, man, all messed up, man. These niggas down here be messed up, brother. Yeah.
Have rust in the water down.
Gotta have rust in the water. Huh? And they drinking that shit. And it's about the man. It's about your father and your grandfather, man. You know, if you can definitely trace them lines, man. You know, but this devil, he didn't bought. I don't know why. You know, Imelec and them, they didn't bought. What they call it? 23andMe and Ancestry.com. You ain't gonna go nowhere close to 1865 or beyond, man. Unless you Jake. That shit gonna hit a stone wall. Anybody else, they show you all back in Sicily, pictures and shit.
Genghis Khan or some shit.
Yeah. But Esau done bought that shit, man. Your blood and shit, he gonna say you 90% what is it? Sub-Saharan, you come from the Sub-Saharan desert and shit.
28% Mongolian Chinese.
Yeah, man. Y'all believe that bullshit?
Shit is confusion, man.
That's all it is. We believe like this brother went into. Through the faith, we believe it through faith, man. Right? We believe that we are the men of the Lord, man. Through the various different tribes. It don't even matter in this case. I just want in.
That's it.
It don't even matter. It don't matter what tribe I am, man.
The man is of value. But in this world, who they say of the value?
The woman.
You see? So it says the one who can produce or the manufacture, which goes back to the man, that's who create the value. Oh, you saying that is in declaration? What the hell?
Hey, well, what the Lord said in the scripture? He said, I'm gonna make a man. I'm gonna make a man.
Precious in the
Before it's all said and done, before this bitch catch them flames, man. Catch that heat, the Lord said, I'm gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, man.
Because it was prophesied in Jeremiah that what he said, a woman shall compass a man. Right? So he gonna create, that's a new thing in the earth, though. Right? Jeremiah
never so.
22, but that was never ever so. Only over here in America, a woman have surpassed a man. Even in other kingdoms, the man still ruled a fucking woman, man.
I just seen Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce got a woman. He said, man, you go over there to Europe, you go here, women treat you like a fucking king,
like
man.
a king.
They put you first. Now over here, it's sticking the tongue up, shaking the ass. And you niggas lose your minds, man. You put yourself low. Like that, like we went out a while back, man. We seen a nigga kiss two broads' feet, man.
Two Edomite.
Two niggas, man.
Yeah, one eye.
Yeah.
You know, niggas is crazy, man.
He ain't keeping that motherfucker single either. The one eye.
Mark,
One eye is in the ears of the earth. His eyes is in the ears of the earth. There, one fucking eye.
So far out, it popped out of his head.
some
Trailer trash back.
and all that bullshit. My queen. And she's definitely a queen. And a queen goes into prostitute, man. Most of these women are all prostitutes. They are televised, promoted prostitutes, man. And they don't
close them.
And they don't never call you niggas kings, man. Yep. And all these fucking kings and queens coming from. Somebody gotta be the peasants, man. Shit.
There's a lot of queens.
But you niggas and you fucking so-called queens don't hold yourself in high regard as a so-called king and queen, man. You niggas, you dress any kind of way. You niggas sleep with any fucking thing, man. You niggas say, eat, do. A king is very particular and mystique about what he fucks with, man.
Standards.
He got standards, he got morals, he got principles.
Taste for quality.
Yeah, he's looking for quality in a fucking woman. The scripture tell you, do not mess with a light woman, man. You know, you gotta fuck with the word, the best of the worst, but goddamn, if she's not for the building, helping the building of me or the building of us, what the fuck I'm fucking with you for? You can't use my car. Bet. Bet, you're right. I can't use it. Next time you come home, I'm gonna be gone. You goddamn right. She ain't helping you. What we doing?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm tired. I ain't trying to cook. Bet. Somebody else will.
Let us know.
Yeah, Jake be taking too much shit off these goddamn women, man. For real. Man, the Lord it's a reason why the Lord put more women on earth than men.
Yeah, to show you the value of a man. A man right now, if 20 women were willing, you get all 20 of them pregnant
At one time.
But if a woman get pregnant by one man, she's out for 9 months.
Yeah. So that's how great the Lord made a man.
Shit, to show you the value of men, just look around the earth. Look who prophesied. Man,
Hey, look who created everything.
Exactly.
Even on Kim and Samuel's channel, they could never answer that question.
those sons of
I mean, that's fucking car that you driving. Whether it be you flossing in the Range Rover, who made that motherfucker?
That phone you talking shit on social media.
That building into the house you living in, who created that?
What
The
is
streets. Yeah, a woman just she's like a hype man. She's like, you this, you this. Yeah, you're a cheerleader, man. You're a benefactor of cheerleading.
answer the phone and didn't tell the man what you heard over the phone. I got it from him. That's why they're offices in the
They have their purpose.
Secretary.
They have their office. They have their purpose.
to help. Yeah, exactly. That's it.
There's nothing wrong with the woman being in her traditional role, contrary to popular belief. You see what you get when they're out of it. You got broken homes, you got moles running everywhere, whores,
Killers.
Monstrous children,
Killers, man.
mistress monsters.
odors.
Hey, most of these niggas out here, like now you got all the killers in the city arguing over YouTube down here. Who produced them niggas, man? Single mothers in the Calio, in the Magnolia, in the Desire, man.
The single mothers are contributing to the genocide of our nation.
Yeah.
Most of the women, bro.
Worse than a nuke.
Yeah, they might as well be a ICBM missile, man.
Satan breathe.
What the hell, man?
Satan.
They contributed to the genocide of you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man.
We all
No structure, man.
Because through femininity, they push the man out the house, right? And now it's amongst the women to establish the children, and look what's happening. All right, that is at an all-time high, man. That's why a man have to continue things. Wait that out.
Man has to be in the home. Why you think systematically these elites purposely took the men out the home? In order to be on these different benefits and programs, who has to not be there? The man.
Got to find the strong man. Take the house over.
And a lot of these women, you sell off for these benefits, man.
Earlier, we were talking about how you establish a house. This is Sirach chapter 3, verse 9. So the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children.
Numbers 1 and 18. Right?
Yeah.
Through the line of their fathers. That's how they figured out the men of their pedigree.
Niggas know that, man. I purposely want broken up homes, right? And they got these women. You got some women. You so bitter with the father to where you hate your son. You beat him. Don't feed him, do whatever because you hated daddy that much, man.
It looks just like they did.
Yeah,
worthless bitch.
yeah. You do certain things out of spite and hate, bitterness, man.
So that's how you tear a nation down. Though. Remove the men and everything gonna go fucking belly up, man. And that's what they did. They took the true value of a house and removed them out. And then when they moved the value out the house, that bitch going for cheap. Damn, it's good, man.
They also don't have a foundation.
It's done.
Due to the curses, man. Due to the curses, that curse is starting to hit their homes. But mostly, who homes that it hit the most? Israelites. You got to grow up without a daddy. Now, that's one of their little jabs, a little below the belt they hit with. Edomites. Oh, I know you didn't grow up with a daddy. They do certain shit like that. But they homes, they have their father. They have two parents.
Curse them out.
They got grandparents. They got all these people in the home to bring forth structure. But when it comes to us, we don't. And even like I said, even if some of our fathers are around, they niggas emotional. Yeah. They civil rights babies, man. They Christian out. It's true.
Set up a bad example.
It's a bad example, man. A lot of them are victims of the crack era, man. The heroin era, man. And that was set up. That was set up that way, man.
It's Sirach 3:9. It says, "For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundation."
That's why I said here we have no continuous city. Because you need a whole house together, the man and the woman, to establish a city. Or that which can produce. You need the entire base. Whenever you're dealing with something, you need the balance that was set up in it. Or it's not going to produce anything. Right now, you just got the woman. Yeah, it's going to be an unjust balance. So that's going to be abomination. Look at our nation, abomination.
And they gave you niggas everything to destroy yourself, even black culture, even fucking rap music. You listen to rap music, it's about death, destruction, drugs, mama in the home, fuck the daddy.
Yeah.
But then when you listen to country music, what's country music started by, Jason? My Chevy truck, my dad, the dog, the woman I love, beer.
Yeah.
This motherfucker here, man, that's bad. Yeah, he pop his ass. He playing around. You know? Yeah, man.
And that's in the book. Even though some of the men of the Lord, or most of us didn't have fathers, the Lord gave us spiritual fathers, which really was more important because our father would have led us into follow the woman, do the be temps, be Baptist, go to the church, whatever the ladies say, give your life over. So
Stay in school.
some take me like that, you know, even though because we followed after our fathers during the ancient times. So, but our father was following after the Lord, and that's why the Lord gonna start the generation in the kingdom of heaven with the righteous men, that he may be example for all the kids to follow. When the 2/3 of our people come back, they're gonna have a righteous father. So if we are the elect, we're gonna set the standard. We're gonna set the standard on how you establish a house from the beginning.
But it's the spirit of the sons of Abraham. Abraham had to go the opposite way. His father was worshiping.
Yeah.
So when you're in this, you gotta depart from your father's traditions and follow your house.
Yeah, that's the only way you can continue.
But the Rock 40 and 19, it says, children
127. Yeah.
and the building of a city
Yeah.
continue a man's name.
So it says here we have no continuing city, but the man is the value to what? Construct and make the city go forward. So now in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have an everlasting kingdom or city. All right, that means what? The true valued men gonna be in place intact, man. That's the only way to produce.
Based on patriarchs, man.
Yeah,
Based on fathers,
yeah.
right? Sons, and on down, man. All right, the man is not going to be disrespected anymore, man. All right, when the kingdom of heaven is set up, the man is not going to be. The only time a man is appreciated when he's dead and gone, man. And everybody knows why he was a minister in structure. He was trying to do this, but you get your flowers when you're dead, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you get your. That's when the man. Matter of fact, when a man's struggling and going through shit, everybody like fuck him.
Fuck him.
Right.
It's your fault.
That's your fault. You know, look at the standard they set. When I remember coming up, if the ship gets to sinking, it's all the women and children. Man, fuck them children.
Now get throw them children overboard. I need some more of these motherfuckers.
You know this bitch, man.
You know, make some more children.
Running the fucking shit.
That's right.
But that's just how they put shit out here, man. You know?
If I could say, I can't remember which brother said it, but that's why during Jacob's trouble, the Lord's going to be killing a lot of women and children. Because that's what's held as a high esteem in this society, to really, plague you people out here.
They're gonna bug out a lot of y'all, man. You know, like over there in the Middle East, they get a taste of. They got a full dose of reality over there. They on a weekly basis, they see women, children, old people scattered amongst the sidewalks and streets, man. Only when you get over here is, you don't get all that, but you finna get a dose of it, man, a heavy dose of it. All right.
We entering into the age of everlasting change, and that change gonna be predicated on righteousness, man. All right, through the fruit of David's body, all right, the house of David, all right, gonna be set up. Got it up? Get it up? No.
Manhood is gonna reign supreme, man.
You got it right here. Go ahead.
All right, manhood is going to reign supreme
Yes,
in the kingdom
brother.
of heaven. All right,
Yes.
it's going to be structured and ordered about man. All right, it's going to be passed down how a man's supposed to govern himself, having a beard. It's not. I don't even have to say it because it's not going to even have to be taught in the kingdom, man. It's just going to be. It's going to be hardwired in you.
You're gonna have a beard. Your shit ain't gonna be spotted and all that. We're gonna be perfect. Your shit gonna be full. You're gonna have a fullness of everything. I don't want to.
We ain't gonna have no excuse.
You're gonna like everything.
I said a lot of you niggas that got so many excuses. A lot of you just gonna die, man. You gonna come back in Hebrew Huggins, man. Straight up.
To a righteous man,
You
Lord.
gonna come back. You gonna come back the right way, man.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. Straight up.
Think about
A seed bird.
it. Yeah, go ahead.
That's Psalms 127 and 30.
Go ahead.
Lo,
Yeah.
children are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward.
So who the heritage of the Lord? Who are the people that inherited the things of the Lord? So those children of the heritage is a fruit of what it says at the end.
And the fruit of the womb is
Yeah.
his reward.
So who's the fruit of who body? The baby. So the Lord giving you exact or specific instructions on who he's going to put that fruit of the reward from through what man. Go ahead.
And keep going.
This is lineage. It's all about lineage. It's all about lineage, man. Go ahead, on.
Verse 4. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth.
Yeah.
Happy is the man.
Which is many arrows of the youth. Yeah, go ahead.
Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemy.
What's a quiver?
The holder of it, of the arrows. With that coupon.
The meat quiver. The meat quiver.
We're gonna just, for technical term, we're gonna just say the earth. The earth.
Hey, the other one.
Quivers.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, come.
Hey, the other one said she opened her mouth to any quiver that goes by.
Yeah.
Drink it the water.
Yeah. Hey, that's what it is, man.
So
Well, read it again.
look at that sperm.
Sausage arrow.
Meat pistol, man.
Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them.
Full of what? Full of what? Having children, man.
Make it true.
They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
Yeah, because what it says, and I think when you brothers could get it,
Right.
it's a shame, to have a multitude of ungodly children. So
Then the other scripture too, it talks about how you deal with your son. So even when you leave and go on, he still as if you were still here. He brings hell to your enemies, man. That's why it's important about the quiver and that you have, because your children are going to set forward what? All right, the structure that you set up, man.
keep the righteousness going.
Didn't King David say
Yeah,
something?
this is right. 16 that I mentioned in one. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons.
What's got today? Unprofitable children, man.
Yeah, ungodly children.
All niggas do is twisters in their head, 10-inch waist, shit off their ass, man, Crocs,
And pants hanging off
and
there.
the plumes of weed smoke off a nigga, man, and perk 30 pills. Nigga, unprofitable than a motherfucker, man.
It says,
Niggas are open and say I'm a YN.
I'm a demon.
Yeah, I'm a demon.
I'm on demon time. What the hell is that?
Well, you niggas finna get cast out, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Like you said. So if you have a heritage or reward of multiple children, they're only profitable if they be within the Lord. Because if you got YNs and sons, they gonna vex you, man. Them niggas gonna curse you more. They gonna curse you out. They gonna stay in the shit. Yeah,
Stay in the shit, man.
they gonna stress you out, bro.
Like kid.
That is gonna keep. It says that. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude.
They don't respect their own life. They don't respect nobody's goddamn life, man. All right, that's how these little niggas is running around.
Fuck all that bitch. I'm about to crash out.
Crash out over there. Shoot, bro. Go over there and crash out. You know? Bitch, I'm gonna shoot your grandma's house up. I'm gonna do this. That's how the niggas talk today, man. And then you look at a lot of them, like that DVD, YouTube page, Taboo, the Taboo, some shit. The niggas all around. You look at them niggas, they got the look of dead on them, man. Niggas don't put no lotion on. Niggas don't hydrate with water. Niggas don't brush their teeth. Don't comb their hair. Nigga got acne all in his face. Black blood. Niggas is toe up, man.
Well, you gotta come outside.
Bitch, I'm out here looking for them. Oh, how them hoes looking for you? What the fuck is going on out here?
Hoes, YN.
Them
YGs.
Masculine in the wine.
Yeah.
YGs. YHs. Young hoes.
But they all that until they get a fucking nut. You see that woman with the nut? Tell somebody to put a nut upside your goddamn head, man.
She ain't innocent either.
No, what a bitch ain't innocent.
Fuck all that. She ain't innocent.
Like black pumpkin.
Yeah, man. You know?
It says,
These niggas gotta go, man. All right, go ahead.
it said,
Niggas from our generation too. These niggas gotta go, man.
man, just niggas in general.
Gotta go.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Them niggas gotta be restarted. And it is. The Lord said, I'm gonna restart all niggas. All niggas. Yeah, factory reset.
On all niggas, man. I'm for that. Sign me up, man.
Yeah.
Shit, niggas gotta go, man.
We love y'all in the kingdom, man. It says, for one that is just is better than 1,000. And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Why the brothers say, look, man, I don't want no damn children on this side, man. Because they understand the trials and error that shit come with, man. Brothers ask me, hey, man, don't tell y'all, man, no fucking children.
Then the woman, you gotta deal with an ungodly woman.
An ungodly woman, yeah.
That's my baby. Take the kids just to hurt you. What document your child against you, man. I had a homeboy like that. Like it's like some movie shit. Like he literally thought his daddy was one this, one that, until he went and talked to the other side.
Yeah.
Then one day he got so bold enough to where he started searching his mama's room and found out the man been sending money. The man been sending letters and shit.
Yeah.
Just ain't tell you.
Dang.
But put that narrative in his head that his daddy ain't shit.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of you brothers out there, Apostle Boy did a video about 2-3 years back. Whatever relationship you do have with your daddy, whether good or bad, you need to fix it.
Just make it right.
Just make it right, man.
And you serve the Lord, so you don't gotta just be by your daddy all day or just under him and trying to reconcile things. Nah, but have a lineage of respect, honor your father, because it's a part of the commandments.
Go hit the other side, man.
Do that which is right.
Then on top of that, if it say it's for look what he has against him.
Yeah, you got the world working against him. Yeah.
Goddamn, have some mercy on your pops, man. You know?
It says when you have learned the truth to deal with him in his old age, basically like
as he here,
because he don't got the word of the Lord. This is the last one, though. It says, for about one that had understanding shall the city be replenished. And that's the continuing city. And that's how we're gonna be a replenishing, reproducing machine, as Jake said in the kingdom, man. A well-oiled machine, man, unstoppable. It says, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. So that's what we're looking for, a continuing city, man. And have our reward, our womb, I mean not our womb, Salaki, but our joy of children. When we're gonna have a multitude of children, but they're gonna all be righteous.
Out of one man, a nation
shall come forth. That's how you replenish the city between one man. One man can bring a nation back. You see?
That's why that's why the Apostle said to say, Israelite women be talking that shit, man. We don't need y'all. We don't need you. Most of the house of Israel was brought by another nation.
Harlots.
You know?
That's what it says.
One man did bring nation back.
Yeah. His name Jacob. Like he said, we don't need you sisters like that, man. The aqua. We don't need y'all. Like I said, a man can deal with any woman, and that child is the Israelite. So technically, you ain't needed like that.
If you go deal with another nation, case in point, you go Israelite woman go deal with a Edomite man.
That's that nation.
That's that nation, and the baby's a test.
That's a test. Yeah. Long in London.
You know.
That's it.
You can get it all.
Come. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the listener. Until next time we come out, prophesy the downfall of America. But with that, we're going to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icon just pushing in truth and sincerity. To the next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Kwam Yasha.
Kwam Yashua.
Shalom.
Shalom.
You show him.